If you want to lead, you must learn. And if you want to continue to lead, you must continue to learn. Distinguished Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, and wonderful guests, a very good evening to all of you. Welcome to the ASSP Kuwait Toastmasters Club's open house meeting. This is Toastmaster Fakhruddin Malura, the Sergeant at Arms for today's session. It's my great privilege to open this meeting by reciting our club mission. That is to provide a supportive and a positive learning experience in which our members are empowered to develop communications and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Now, before we continue further, let me highlight some ground rules which need to be respected during the session. Since this is a virtual online meeting, please ensure that you have a good internet connections and you are sitting in a disturbance-free zone. Please keep your mobile phone in silent mode during this meeting. Please ensure that your audio is muted while you are not speaking during this meeting. Please turn off your video while you are not in attentive posture or you are stepping out from your position. With this, without making any further delays, I would like to invite a very dynamic, a very supportive leader having a 17 years of extensive experience, Gulf experience, President of ASSP Kuwait Toastmaster Club, Toastmaster Jamaluddin Sheikh. Please help me welcome him with a big round of applause.
Thank you, Sergeant at Arms Toastmaster Fakhruddin Malura, for a wonderful opening and a warm introduction. Fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, good evening. I hereby call this meeting to order. It's my privilege and pleasure to welcome you all at ASSP Toastmasters open house session. Let me acknowledge presence of guests and dignitaries in the meeting. For over almost 4 years, ASSP Kuwait Toastmasters Club has created a warm, friendly, and supportive environment as we gather each second and fourth Saturday of every month, 6:30 p.m. to fulfill our club missions. ASSP Kuwait Toastmasters Club chartered on 14th October 2018. Current membership is 29, including 6 new members. ASSP Club maintained its President Distinguished Club status, the highest level of recognition for achieving the objectives, which includes membership, educational goals of members for 4 consecutive years from 2019, 20, and 21-22. ASSP Kuwait Toastmasters made leaders who serve from club level to district level and district 20. Ladies and gentlemen, I am very delighted to inform you that ASSP Kuwait Toastmaster Club is only club which is attached to ASSP chapters across the world. We ask you to dedicate yourself to personal growth, to share this great gift with your fellow members, and to help keep this Toastmasters Club strong and dynamic. With this, now please help me to welcome our Master of Ceremonies for today's open house. He is by profession HSC Superintendent, joined in Toastmasters October 18. He is a dynamic, dedicated, and exemplary Toastmasters in Toastmasters fraternity. He was applauded by various Toastmasters Club due to his immense contribution to District 20 and other Toastmasters Club around the globe. He was nicknamed as International Timer. He is the immediate past president of ASSP Toastmasters Club, immediate past Area 19 director, treasurer of ASSP Toastmaster Club for the term 2022 and 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, he is none other than Toastmaster Dinesh Kumar Pal. Please welcome, please give a big hands Toastmaster Dinesh Kumar Pal. The virtual podium is yours.
Thank you. Presiding Officer, President Toastmaster Jamaluddin Sheikh, for a warm and crisp intro. Fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, good evening. It is my privilege and pleasure in welcoming you all and serving as Master of Ceremonies for this open house meeting. Having said Vietnamese proverb, when eating fruit, remember the one who planted the tree. Audience, give a round of applause for late Ralph C. Smedley, who was the founder of Toastmasters International. On October 22nd, 1924, he organized the first official club in the newly built Young Men's Christian Association building that eventually became club number 1 of Toastmasters International. ASSP Kuwait Toastmasters Club 2, founded in October 2018. So first, let me acknowledge our guest and dignitaries prior to start this meeting. But before that, I would like to bring some glimpse of the ASSP Kuwait Toastmasters Club. I request moderator kindly bring the video on screen. Moderator.
Yeah, just doing that right away.
Thank you very much, moderator Toastmasters Vishal. Now let me start with the acknowledgement of our district trio. So I will start with our ever charming, handsome District 20 Director, DTM Khalid Abdullah. For non-Toastmasters, you can consider as CEO of the District 20 Toastmasters, which covers Egypt, Iraq, Kuwait, and Bahrain. And he himself, all the way from the Bahrain. DTM Khalid Abdullah, all is yours.
Wow, what a lovely introduction. Thank you so much. Toastmaster Dinesh was just looking at the mirror, whether it was me who you were about to introduce, but yes, yeah. You mentioned my name, so it must be me. Thank you so much for the lovely introduction. Let me recognize the presence of our program quality director, distinguished Toastmaster Munal Aqab, our club growth director or his brother, because I don't know, DT Murli was suspecting that it was him, but it seems that it is him. DTM Yasser Al-Gashar, Area 19 Director, Toastmaster Sunil. And we have, okay, he was around, our accredited speaker, distinguished Toastmaster Muhammad Shukri, and our presenter for today, Chairperson Yes, he's back. Chairperson, Toastmaster Dinesh, Mr. President, Toastmaster Jamaluddin, all of the ExCom in the house, members of ASSP, guests, Toastmasters of District 20 and beyond. Good evening to all of you. Thank you so much, ASSP, for conducting this open house, and I can see how successful the open house is. We are just at the beginning of it, and we are having 33 attendees. So it talks a lot. Thank you so much. Yes, you all deserve a round of applause. A few days ago, I was sitting in my home club, and after the meeting, I was the master of ceremony. And at that night, we had 11 members from just procurement department. Exactly. So just to share that moment, I was sitting with one of them, which again, I think ASSP is almost also a corporate club. And I was sitting with one of the guests and just explaining what Toastmasters is all about. It was easy, of course, to go on and on and on as a Toastmaster, but it was also difficult to tell what Toastmasters did to all of us who are here in Toastmasters in a few words. Let me pick on one of the individuals who you have in ASSP, and I, of course, heard his story many times. Toastmasters let us know that we have things within us that we never knew that we can do. And a true example in front of us is Toastmaster Dinesh. I heard his story on how he grew within ASSP as a leader, I would not go to the timer part, but as a speaker, as an individual. And I can definitely assure you, if I ask him right now, 4 years from now, whether he knew that he's able to do what he's doing today, he would definitely not even believe himself. And that's exactly the answer I did, or I said to the guests that I had to Bobco Toastmasters Club at that night. So to the guests that we have tonight, if you ask us what is Toastmasters, every one of us would give you his or her own story. Every one of us would tell you why you are still here in Toastmasters, because we also ask the same question. We are in Toastmasters because we earn our leadership every day. And that's why we are in Toastmasters. We are in Toastmasters because we discover something hidden potential within us every day. So thank you so much for the guests who are attending today, who believed in us, who believed in the transformation that we just are telling you about. And thank you so much for sparing that time. And I can tell you, this might be the best decision that you made in your life, to attend today's open house. And I will definitely leave it to the role players here, to the AS, to tell you what is the second best decision that you can do. Of course, joining our world. Thank you so much, ASSP leaders, for having this open house. And I'm sure there would be lots of individuals who would discover their true potential in tonight's open house. Thank you so much. And back to you, Toastmaster Dinesh.
Thank you very much, District Director DTM Khalid Abdullah, for explaining about the Toastmasters to our guest in a shape of my story. Thank you very much for that. Now our next dignitary is a so-called sister of District 20. She is the chairperson of all above the 4 countries which I described before and hold the position as a Program Quality Director, DTM Mona Al-Aqab. Please give a round of applause for welcoming District 20 sister come PQD DTM Mona Al-Aqab. All yours.
Thank you, brother Dinesh, our MC for today, District Director, DTM Khalid Abdullah, Club Growth Director, DTM Yasser Al-Gashar. I like these smiles when I call them. Our special speaker today, DTM Muhammad Shukri, President, dignitaries, fellow Toastmasters, guests, peace, mercy upon you all. Now, when we start this meeting, he starts with, if you want to lead. I will say, if you want to lead, join Toastmaster. If you want to learn, join Toastmaster, but not only Toastmaster, but also especially ASSP. If you want to go over your brightness, or if you want to develop your skills, if you want to have a supportive, positive environment, join Toastmaster. If you want to grow in your career, and if you want to have a networking, join Toastmaster. If you want to feel that somebody is caring and taking on his shoulder the responsibility that to support you, join Toastmaster. This is why we are here in Toastmaster. We join Toastmaster for small things that we want to develop ourselves. But now we cannot leave Toastmaster. 9 years of keeping me in Toastmaster is not something easy. And if we come to this special club, ASSP, next week or after 2 weeks, it will celebrate, or he will celebrate the birthday of this club, 14 October 2018, born or chartered this club. And if we go for the history of this club, as BQD always, I'm looking at this. 10 DCB points with not less than 26 members each year. Keeping their members, something is not easy. Yes, they deserve round of applause. What is the unique in this club actually? Pandemic affected almost everything in our life, but this club stand and stay brave. We are so proud that we are being invited to a special club today to see or to get some of your experience here and learn from you. And then we can share it with others. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Dinesh. And thank you, dignitaries of this club, for keeping this club actually brave, stand tall, and they are here to support, I believe, everybody. Don't just hesitate to join this club. This is the place that you will get the benefit and supportive. Thank you so much, and back to you.
Thank you very much, District 20 PQD, for briefing about our ASSP Kuwait Toastmasters Club. Really, it is we have the strong support by our one and one members. They all stand together. Thank you very much for that. Next dignitary who expand our Toastmasters family in those 4 countries, as I called before, District 20 Club Growth Director, DTM Yasser Al-Kasar. Please give a round of applause.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dinesh. First of all, let me recognize our District Director, DTM Khalid Abdullah, our Program Quality Director, DTM Muna Agab, my big brother and my role model, DTM Mohammed Shukri.
This big name from Hamad Shukri is for the internet for Yasser. Was too happy for the internet of Yasser.
I think CGD is saying that I will get back to him again.
Yeah, he's back.
He's
back.
here. Okay, please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Sorry, I was not lucky. What to do? Because of the style. So thank you for inviting me for this meeting. Really, I was happy to be here, even to see our champion Mohammed Shukri and his contribute to our district 20. You see, as we cannot say anything more than what our district director and program quality director about ACCP. Not only to announce, and you all know that one, from the first quarter from CGD award, they won 4 awards. Smidley award, C1, C7, and C8. So you know how ACCP Toastmaster is working well and have for having new members and also renew all the members. So well done and great jobs. And back to you.
Thank you, Club Growth Director, DTM Yasser Al-Kassar. Let me take the award from you right now and let me update you that I have added the 5 member in the September up to yesterday, and today one more member I added. It is total added the 6 member in the Toastmasters Club. Thank you very much.
You win already C1, C7, C8, and Smidley Award. Well done.
Thank you very much. Let me move forward. Next dignitary, Division E Director, Toastmasters Mariam Rangat, apologized due to some emergency work. I am sure she is not in the room. And next, Area 19 Director, member of this club, Toastmaster Sunil Anas. All yours. Please say a few words. Area 19 Director, Toastmaster Sunil. Okay. I will mute. Sorry, unmute.
If any person's presence make a difference, we can see that he is a leader. Today, we are honored with many such personalities in our meeting. I would like to acknowledge the presence of the district trio, DTM Khalid, DTM Mona, and DTM Yasser. Thank you on behalf of Area 19 for your presence and gracing this occasion. Today, we have a unique discussion and a speaker, which connects the safety professionals and Toastmasters. And it is none other than DTM Mohammed Shukri. Thank you very much and for joining. And we are all anxiously waiting to hear from you those tips which our safety professionals today who has gathered here can take and become our club member. Also, I would like to honor the presence of our ASSP XCOM, who has always given, supported, and maintained this club as a division of as a committee among them. And it has been great honor to thank them on this occasion of this open house. A great efforts have been put by the club XCOM with the President Jamaluddin Sheikh and our MC for today, Toastmaster Dinesh Kumar Pal. And I would like to thank and congratulate them for taking up this first open house of the Area 19. Also, any member, when there are hidden potentials, as our GT Khalid Abdullah has told, it has to go certain transformation. And Toastmaster is the process which such transformation can happen. And the unique example which DT has told me is in front of us, who has undergone that transformation. And today he's become a leader among us. With that, I would like to hand over back to our MC, Toastmaster Dinesh Kumar Pal. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Area 19 Director, Toastmaster Sunil. Continuously, I am getting the chat message that why we not acknowledging our keynote speaker, who is the hero of this today's meeting. And I am keeping in the last. No, there is something special for him That's why I keeping the last. And I received some also personal chat from non-Toastmasters guest asked, what is the open house and what is the Toastmasters? Are you going to teach us making crispy toast? So I think first let me explain those points to them. An open house is a special Toastmasters meeting at the club level, one of the most successful ways to show and tell the value of Toastmasters to potential new members, which is held for the intent of recruiting new members. And Toastmasters International is a non-profit educational organization that teaches not making the toast, but public speaking and leadership skills through a worldwide network of the clubs headquartered in Englewood, Colorado, USA. The organization's membership exceeds as of now 280,000 in more than 14,700 clubs in 144 countries. Since 1924, Toastmasters International has helped the people from diverse backgrounds become more confident speakers, communicators, and leaders. The theme of our meeting is Learn to Lead. Try to learn something about everything and everything about something. Anyone who stops learning is old, whether at 20 or 80. Anyone who keeps learning stays young, like DTM Murli. And the greatest thing in life is to keep your mind young. Leadership and learning are indispensable to each other. Today we are here, learn to lead, and that we will hear from our keynote speaker later. Now, let me tell you how a Toastmasters meeting is conducted, because since we are concentrating on the non-Toastmasters, as a seasoned Toastmasters, everybody knows, but the people who are joining Toastmasters meeting first time, or we can say they are not the Toastmasters. Any Toastmasters meeting is divided into three parts. The first part is prepared speech session, where members prepare the speech in advance and get it mentored and deliver the same. Second part is the fun-filled table topic session, where anyone from the audience, especially the guest, can come up and give a 1 to 2 minute speech on a topic given by the table topic master. And the third part is the most important evaluation session, where our general evaluator for the day will give a report on the entire meeting. As the master of the ceremony or Toastmaster of the day, it is my duty to introduce the role players. Before introducing the role players, as I told, their meeting is the three part, but today we have one special session. As usual, sometime in Toastmasters meeting, we bring one trainer, educator for the educational workshop. And today our workshop is that lead to learn, become a safety personnel. So that will be the fourth session, and that will be the first. After that, we will continue the regular Toastmasters meeting. So let me first explain role players of the meeting who will assist me to run this meeting successfully. First role player is the timer. Toastmasters Fakhruddin Malura is BTech Electrical and Electronic Engineer, having 12 years of experience and currently working as HSSE engineer in KOC, and very passionate Toastmasters for a year. Give round of applause to welcome timer of the day. Please explain about your role to audience.
Yeah, thank you once again, and good evening to everyone. Time is the most valuable thing a man can spend. The most valuable thing a man can spend is time. So today my role is to keep an eye on the time consumed by each and every speaker to ensure that the meeting starts and ends on time. Every segment of this meeting is timed. So I request all the speaker and role player to adhere to the timing as mentioned in the agenda. As a timer, I shall remind the speaker about the time consumed by them during their speeches by displaying 3 colors, which is green, yellow, and red. You can see in my background, green, yellow, and red. I shall also record the time duration of each speaker, and I should report the same whenever asked by the Master of Ceremony or General Evaluator. Now, as per the agenda of today's meeting, the meeting is divided in 4 segments. The first one is the keynote speech, which is timed for 22 to 26 minutes. So 22 or after completion of 22 minutes, my background will show green color. After completion of 24 minutes, my background will change to yellow. And after completion of 26 minutes, my background will change to red. For prepared speech segment, the time duration is 5 to 7 minutes. So after completion of 5 minutes, my background will change to green. After completion of 6 minutes, my background will change to yellow. And after 7 minutes, my background will change to red. For table topic session, which are timed for 1 to 2 minutes, after first minute, the background will change to red. After 1.5 minutes, the background will change to yellow. And after 2 minutes, the background will change to red. For evaluation segment, the time duration is 2 to 3 minutes for each evaluation. And after completion of 2 minutes, the background will change to green. After 2.5 minutes, the background will change to yellow. And after 3 minutes, the background will change to red. Now, please note that in all the segments, after getting the red signal, a speaker gets only 30 seconds of grace period for completing their speech. So I hope we all will adhere to the timing. I wish you all the best and very good luck. Thank you. Over to you, Master of Ceremony.
Thank you very much, timer, for explaining the timing criteria. And I can see the many more guests still we have the unacknowledged, and I will consider them acknowledged at the end of the meeting. Please be with us, and I will also take the feedback from you and everything. Due to time constraint, I am running a little bit late. So second role player is the great role player. This is called the general. If you add this word general with any other word, I think value will increase in 1,000 times. So he is the general evaluator. Does this person require any intro? His Toastmasters journey is so long that I need to conduct one meeting separately to tell about him. All Toastmasters fraternity across the world knew him, but as per Toastmasters meeting norms, need to do for our non-Toastmasters guests who don't know who is the general evaluator. Name as you seen on his video, Annadata Venkata Murli Manohar. If everyone use these 4 people's name alone, then there will be required to create a new dictionary for the names only. He is my younger brother by age. Why some people are smiling? Why tell younger brother? Yes, he is my younger brother by age, but elder brother by knowledge in the Toastmasters. Joined the Toastmasters in 2013 and member in 9 clubs. Listen carefully, and if I am not mistaken, he is the member of the first club, Smedley Club. Achieved 4-time distinguished Toastmaster highest educational award and ready to submit for 5th DTM. TI not made a provision to borrow it or assign a proxy, so I too will be TTM today. Completed 9 paths. Many of us may not remember the names of all paths, and he completed 9 paths. Currently serving as Division C Director in District 21, president in 2 clubs, vice president education in 2 clubs, and last but not the least, vice president public relation also in 2 clubs. By profession, he sells the estate and insurance, real estate and insurance, and he is a certified coach and trainer, and he calls himself financial architecture. Please help me welcome the general evaluator of the day, DTM Annadata Venkata Murli Manohar. Please explain your role to the audience.
Thank you very much, Master of Ceremony. My acknowledgement to all the district trio and my dear brother, DTM Mohammad Shukri, our special speaker for the day. As a general evaluator, my role is to see how the meeting goes from beginning to the end and suggest how we can improve. First of all, appreciate what they have done and suggest some of the ways where we can improve. Very simple. I will be coming out during my session and will give our feedback with the team of all the supporters, all the evaluators. Thank you, and over to you, Master of Ceremony, distinguished dearest Toastmaster Dinesh Kumar Pal.
Thank you very much, General Evaluator, distinguished Toastmasters, Annadata Venkat Murli Manohar. Now, audience, please tighten your seat belt. We are bringing a person from whom we will learn and lead after in our profession. A person, an international award-winning speaker, co-active coach, and a corporate culture expert and consultant, helping companies and individuals build better communication and positive culture and innovative performance. He is the first Arab to reach the World Championship of Public Speaking finals in 2006 in Washington, D.C. In August 2020, Muhammad was awarded the prestigious Accredited Speaker Award by Toastmasters International and making him the 88th globally and the first in the Middle East. Certified Transformational Leader by Chartered Management Institute, United Kingdom, and MBA in Transformational Leadership from St. John York University, United Kingdom, and founder and CEO of Y-Access Training Solution Company. Please give a round of applause to Muhammad Ali Shukri, DTM, to showcase how the Toastmasters will benefit in our HSE profession to become a leader. As logo, a slogan of the Toastmasters International, leaders are made. Over to you, keynote speaker.
Thank you so much. Am I being heard? Very good. So, want to become a safety leader. Let me underline the key word here. Keyword is safety leader. Now, my colleagues in safety, they know this very well, and probably others. We actually don't have this designation, safety leader. Yes, we have safety engineer, we have safety officer, we have safety advisor, we have safety coordinator, different names, but we don't have safety leader per se. Okay, there are some, events where temporarily we want to call someone as a leader, but actually that name is not there. That position is not there. So what do you want to become? A safety leader. What does that really even mean? I'm talking to you safety guys because I'm a safety guy. Okay, that's what they call us. All right. But also I'm talking to everyone here. What do? We actually stop or lessen the suffering in the companies. We want less injuries. We want no injuries. We want no harm to anyone. And our job is to reduce and eradicate the dangers that can harm people. But does anybody know about our suffering as safety practitioners? That's what I'm about to unfold on behalf of all safety practitioners all over the world, and especially those who are visited here. Let me tell you something I've never said before. And also, as being a Toastmaster, I want to say something. Maybe it's not very comfortable for everyone, but those who are non-Toastmasters, one thing I want to say to you, before you join Toastmasters, think before you join, because the person you're looking at did not continue in Toastmasters. In fact, it was for his best interest to leave the organization. So where did it all start? As a very new person in the department, safety department, and promoted to the safety coordinator, which is management level in Aluminium Bahrain, I was sent in 2005 to US to attend the International Global Safety Congress. Wow, very generous company. And then it was there when I went with my colleagues to Epcot. Epcot is the Disneyland in Orlando. That was in Orlando. And one of the games was called Soren. Everybody knows Soren, right? Now we know there is a missing letter, which is G. So, it's American. So we say Soren. I'm trying, but my accent is very Bahraini. All right. So Soren, try to say it with me, but without opening the mic, of course. Soren. Okay. So when I say this, you say it to yourself back behind the screen. That was, I was afraid of that game because I'm afraid of heights. I love to soar. I love to be the best. I love to be at the top. I love to be a leader. But no, I don't want to be up in the sky. Then they reassured me the game is not really scary. It's not real. So that is the picture of the game, by the way. So I joined, I was buckled up. We went up, but it's not very up. Everything is cinematic. I felt really, really, say it with me, Soren, okay? So I was Soren, but it wasn't real. Come on, let's be honest. It wasn't real soaring. What is the real soaring? In 2006, just a year later, as you all know, and the MC announced that I was up there in Washington, D.C. from my first attempt in Toastmasters World Championship. I suddenly found myself in the 6th stage, which is the top 10 speakers in 2006, and I did it again in 2007. All right. So, some accolades. Yeah. And when I come back to Bahrain, my company, my country celebrates little bit bits of pieces in the PR, the press. Even my company, Alba, says, wow, what is this Toastmasters Club? There was a Toastmaster Club. I just joined. It was founded in 2004. And now it is sending its champion in 2006. So people got interested. This is the old logo. Oh, people like Murali remember this, all right? So I have to preserve, and I miss that logo. So people are asking, what is Toastmaster, etc. And how come a safety guy reaches to the top? Yeah, so beautiful, really, okay? And not only this, I go across the company, I walk, because of the newsletter and because of the news tabloids, people now recognize me in the company and they call me, hey, champion, hey, Toastmaster, hey, look, this is the Toastmaster. Not the Superman, I know, but really they were calling me speaker, Toastmaster, champion. I feel really good. And, I was what? Say it with me. I was Soren, okay? But not for long. Those who work in companies know this very well, okay? Because soon the party was over. I mean, come on, for how long they will celebrate you? Let's get back to work. This was the mood. Like, okay, you were a good material for our newsletter for 3 months. Okay, that's enough. Pictures, done. Let's move on with work. As if work and Toastmasters building my career are two different things. And I'm puzzled. This was supposed to be part of work. I mean, company is, subsidizing and supporting the Toastmaster Club, the corporate Toastmaster Club. No problem. But it didn't stop there. Not only the intention and the language was go back to work, but also there were other things whispered in my ear, like, Muhammad, yeah, you're doing a great job, but performance, progress, and the red one, promotion. Hey, this thing called Toastmaster will not get you anywhere. That was the talk. That was the language. And people started saying, okay, party's over, back to work. All right, so I'm working. Who said I'm not working? And I'm doing a good job. I am doing a hell of a job, especially with my communication and leadership skills, which I learned. But I am so weak. And to top it all, one day near the cafeteria, I remember the general manager called me. He said, hi, our champion, Muhammad. I came close to him. He shook my hands and then he says, yeah, Muhammad, you're doing a great job and you are our pride in the company. But hey, let me tell you one thing. Yes, sir. This is speaking, this Toastmaster thing, it's good, but really not too much, not good too much. Focus on work, work. You see this room, this building, and he pointed at the administration building where the board is up there. You cannot go up. I mean, this picture is not real, but I have to just bring something to show. So, up there, you cannot go up there just through speaking and this Toastmaster thing, right? Yeah, focus on work. Again, I'm puzzled. I'm doing my job. Nobody complained. I have a manager. I have no issues. I am doing my job description. And above all, I am spreading safety in a more powerful way. I am making impact. I'm trying to lessen the suffering and to reduce the suffering. And I'm doing a good job. So what the heck is the problem? But I am just a safety guy. And I'm thinking, this Toastmaster thing was supposed to be something that brings the best out of us, our leadership skills, our communication skills, and it was, and we are taking time by the companies blessing that to help the company and the objectives and to do a better job in whatever job we are doing. Now, I'm a safety guy, but I don't know what are you doing, but it's supposed to make things better. And it was doing. Why people are pointing like this? Why these remarks? I was a new Toastmaster, a new champion, but I have a job and I have to secure. So I listened to them. Unfortunately, I listened to them because I am just a safety guy after all. And the big guys, they told me, okay. So slowly, I became running away from these titles. When I go out and somebody says to me, hey, champion, I said, hush, hush. Don't say champion, please. I'm a safety coordinator, okay? That is my official title. Speaker, don't say speaker. No, please don't call me Toastmaster. I only go once every 2 weeks, but please don't call me Toastmaster, huh? Everybody, I hushed people and I was saying to them, please don't call me anything other than safety. All right? Nobody calls me speaker, nobody calls me Toastmaster, and nobody calls me champion. I'm no one's champion. Because I have a family, I have a job, and I have people to feed. This thing called Toastmaster, I don't think it will be of good. It brings no money. So to top it all, in 2008, I even left the organization. just to reinforce that I am safety and remove anything that says otherwise. I even canceled my membership. Toastmasters is not going to feed my family. I'm sorry. No, I don't have time for this. This is the moment, ladies and gentlemen, where I was not Soren, but I was fallen. 2 years, 3 years only enjoyed, and then done. And yes, let's join the gang. Let's get back to work, because after all, I'm just a safety guy. No more Toastmaster, no more euphoria, no more bells and whistles, no more fireworks. Just do the work. Joined everyone and started to do what everyone else does, what every colleague does. Go do the inspection, the investigation, the safety meetings, the audits, patrolling, get out and do the same old things like you used to do, but don't do that speaking. Stop it. And I was bragging. I was showing the management, see, I'm not a Toastmaster, I'm not a speaker. Look at me, I'm everywhere. I am the safety guy. Then one day, I was doing the normal patrol. This is a picture of where I go out. I don't have many pictures, which shows that I stop in departments and I discuss, all right? And this is part of my job. Their safety issues. So the other day was, that day I was at the marketing department, all right? And this is not the marketing department, just a picture to show you. Both of them are not the marketing department. But when I gathered them, I told them, what are your issues? And they said, well, we have a spiral, stair outside, and it's really by the building, and it's in the walkway, and the color sometimes is misleading, and sometimes we hit our head when we walk on the walkway. And that is dangerous. I said, okay, good. That's an unsafe condition. Now, safety people know what I'm talking about. This is an unsafe condition. Okay, I said, what do we do with unsafe conditions? They said, we record them into the SOR system, Safety Observation Report. It has different names in different, this is people-based safety anyway, program. And it has different names in different companies. So basically, this is called the Safety Observation Report. And what you do is, if you find something which is unsafe, you go and record it in the system. The responsible person has to fix it, blah, 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 blah. I said, did you do that? They said, yeah, Mr. Muhammad, we did this. And this is 3 months, nobody's taking care. Nobody's responding. Nobody's fixing the problem. I told them, so what can fix the problem? What do we need to do? They said, it is simple. We sent to the services department and we told them just to paint with yellow color. We cannot remove the spiral staircase. Let's just paint it so that when you walk surrounding, and at least you will, apartment. Yes, we have. Do you have, can you hear me? Because I see the internet is unstable. Can you hear me? All right. Do you have the brush? Yes, we have. Do you have the paint? Yes, we have. But we don't have the authority. I said, I am the authority. I tell you, you go do and fix the problem and cancel the hazard. Kalas. They said, okay. They did that. To my surprise, they called me after 3 hours from my office. Come back. I came back. They took a picture. They said, we've done it. We're so happy. We are so, we are good. I said, come on, you solved this problem in 3 hours and it was hanging there for 3 months. Good for you. We took pictures, blah, blah. And I reminded them, remember the safety observation report system, there is an item there which says, what action have you taken? So always try to take action, then report. It's there in the system, guys. I said, oh, very good. And then I went back to my office thinking of what made this a success. The success was because people don't take action. They always want to report. And safety people, they know what I'm talking about. Always throw it on someone else. I said, no, it's there in the system. I hope every department knows this. I wish I can say to everyone about this success story so that everybody follows this and we can stop hazards. But how can I do that? I'm not the manager. I cannot create a memo. I'm just a safety guy. The only way to say, the only way to spread this story is through what? Speaking. So it all dawned on me suddenly. Safety Observation Action Report. In other words, SOAR. Safety Observation Action Report, not Safety Observation Report. If everybody awakens to this fact, we will have a better company and safer people. How can I do this? Of course, through speaking. But remember, I left speaking. I'm no longer a champion. I'm no longer a Toastmaster. This has to be, part of history. But this is the only way. So what did I do? I went and created a presentation called SORs that soar. All right, flashy name. Went to my manager, said, I want your permission to give me a chance to speak to all the all the employees on Tuesday, and give me access to the main hall. We have 2 hours free. People can come. He said, no, Muhammad, no problem, Muhammad, I give you, please book. And I booked. The day came, Tuesday, and I went to the hall. This is not the real one again, all right? I was shocked. It was full. More than 100 people came to listen to the safety guy. I thought I was forgotten. I delivered the presentation, and I made my point, and I enlightened all the departments who attended. It didn't stop there. People are calling me to other departments. Can you do this in carbon department? Can you do this in calciner? Then suddenly 2 people came to me in my department and said, Mr. Muhammad, really thank you for that presentation. What happened, my son? He said, when you told us SOAR, take action, we had a problem with a piece of metal falling, almost fall. As usual, we went to report, but we remember you taught us SOAR. So we took action, we put the scaffolding, we removed the danger, and it was done there and then we reported. I said, thank you, can you send me the picture? They sent me the picture. I have 2 stories now, and when I go to other departments, from department to department, I just keep inspiring, motivating people about this new thing. Then the manager calls me, my manager, he says, Muhammad, you have been doing some noise in the company, not through Toastmasters. I want one request from you. I said, what? He said, I want you to deliver this presentation up there. What do you mean up there? Up there, I have board meeting, and as a safety manager, I have to give reports. This time, you will be the one who gives the presentation. I said, no kidding me, I'm just a safety guy. You guys are the board members. He said, you can. He said, you can do it. Do it, Muhammad. Boardroom? Did anybody someone told me you cannot go up there with the speaking? Who was that? Who was that? Anyway, so I went, the day came. This was almost the room like this, so scary. I delivered my presentation. I made my point. And I wanted to impress the executives. There was one executive who actually was the harshest executive, especially he is tough, but I have high respect for him. And when I finished, he said, everybody looked at him. They wanted his approval. And he looked at me and he said, Muhammad, your presentation, everything you said meant nothing to me. But there is one thing that touched my heart. And I'm thinking, do you even have a heart? And and he said, one thing that touched me, you know that story you brought about our employees, workers taking action right on the spot and doing the change? You know, that really touched me. And then he said to me, please, you go and spread the word. You have my blessing. You know, we thought he was an enemy for us. He said, you have my blessing. Ladies and gentlemen, in that room that day, I was soaring, really soaring. Then after that, history began. I was being called not by other departments, but by other companies and then other countries, day by day. Who is this guy leading safety? I'm not a safety leader. I'm just a good speaker, right? Okay. So I was there, Oman, and people, you know, you saw me here and there speaking, going to Saudi, Oman, Jordan. How is this happening? This is where I was really sore. And safety people, not only safety people in the room, but everyone who is a professional. Listen to me. Listen to me, because I'm about to give you 3 dangerous takeaways before I close. And safety people, I'll give you really 3 counterintuitive to our, points to our values. Number 1, be dangerous. In safety, we avoid danger, right? I want you to be dangerous. Don't be the normal. This is a picture of me asking the power department, can I come and talk? This is the, panel. This is the switch panel. It's very dangerous, by the way. And I put my flip charts and I talk to them about safety. I went there, I took permission. I want to speak. So point number 1, do more of what makes you awesome. If speaking makes you awesome, do it. I don't know what is that thing that makes you awesome. Do not shy away, do not run away, do not hide. Just because people are suppressing you or saying, oh, this is not a good job, do. If it makes you awesome, do it. Even if people are not happy, just do it. No matter how dangerous it is. Number 2, we always follow the rules and we tell people to follow the rules, but I'm telling you, I want you to break the rules. Don't just go by the norm. Take permission, ask, knock the door, demand. I will do this, I will do that, please. Because the rule is ask and you shall be given. And if you don't ask, the answer is always no. Take permission, do the abnormal thing. Don't wait for the normal rules to take you, because they will not. And finally, most important thing, take the shortcut. In safety, it's forbidden. It's a taboo to talk about shortcuts, let alone doing them. All right? But I'm asking you to take one shortcut for safety people. What is that shortcut? Speaking. Now I know safety people are not into speaking very much. Or when they speak very, automatically. Not everyone, I'm not generalizing, but I'm coming from the industry and I have to put my hands on the pain. We are really boring speakers in general, because the context in which they put us is like, follow this rule, don't do this, do that. And also the audience come to us, they are pushed. They feel like they are punished by coming to a safety presentation. Did I say presentation? No, presentation. Yeah. And I said this in the article, which I'm going to share with you. All right, all of you. And 2015, I came back to Toastmasters, reinstated my membership, immediately joined the accredited speaker program, which took me 5 years and each year, actually, I didn't make it because of certain things I say in different, I know about the time, almost done. But look at me presenting in 2020 virtually in the international convention, wearing my safety helmet, right? Look at me talking about safety. This safety guy got the accredited speaker for the first time. Safety guy. This is where I was really soaring. I didn't get the world champion in 2006, but I got the accredited speaker in 2000. Because of what? Sticking to what makes me awesome and speaking. Because what makes you a leader, ladies and gentlemen, look at this. This is by Carnegie Institute of Technology. 85% of your financial success is due to your personality and ability to communicate, negotiate, and what? Lead. Shockingly, only 15% is due to your technical knowledge. I tell you, safety people. We have NEBOSH, we have IOSH, we have whatever certificates, everyone does. But then how will you distinguish yourself? By leading your personality, your communication, you need to mold them. What better place than Toastmasters? I'm still a member. I'm a proud member. I still learn. I still grow in Toastmasters because I know what makes me different. Not only safety professional, every professional in the room. Speaking will make you, distinguish, will make you stand out, speaking and communication and leadership. So that's why I created this program It's called Success Secrets for Safety Speakers. And my tagline is they won't take safety. I'm just showing the tagline. I'm not holding the program anyway. It's not an invitation. They won't take safety seriously if you don't take speaking seriously. Imagine this. Believe this. If you speak better as a safety, you know how many lives you will save. Because if someone takes safety seriously because of your communication, you are saving lives. Is that something to be undervalued? Never. I'm not having this program, so I'm not inviting you, but I invite you to give you this article, okay? The Hell and the Heaven with Safety Training, where I say why safety training and speaking is the hell place. So just this is my email, and I'm sending you this for free, okay? It's like a small ebook. Let's finish. You remember the manager? Did I tell you what happened? The time of the promotion came and I went up. He was in the middle of the panel because this was the second line management. I'm going to be a superintendent now. And there are people fighting for this job and this position. And they said, next. And next was Muhammad. I went, sat in the front of the panel, and the general manager was in the middle. And before we start, you know what he said to me? Muhammad, please, in this interview, don't use your Toastmaster magic. What? You said it is not impactful. You said it's not going to take you anywhere. And now you say Toastmasters magic? Of course, to which response I politely said, no, sir, of course, this is not the place to use Toastmasters. And I used everything I know in Toastmasters. I used all my powers and I got promoted from all the rivals who some of them were more qualified than me. This was where I was really soaring. You want to be a leader? You want to be ahead of your people in everything? Remember this. Do more of what makes you awesome. Take the shortcut, which is speaking. And the shorter cut is sign up for ASSP. Thank you very much. Back to you.
Thank you very much, DTM Muhammad Shukri. Sorry. For your so inspiring story of a Toastmasters transformed in the safety practitioners. And I hope all the safety professionals here and the non-safety professional also have some takeaway message. At least I can remember the words which first time I listening in my 32 year of the safety career. Soaring. I heard the soar, but I didn't heard the SOAR. They won't take safety seriously if you don't take speaking seriously. Very true. Then go dangerous. Break the rule. Take the shortcut. These are the words which giving a proper meaning to become a safety leader. Thank you very much once again, and give a round of applause for our presenter. And let me ask the moderator to be ready with the certificate. Before that, just hold on, please. Before that, otherwise you spotlight the certificate and the speaker. I want to take the photo. Later, we all request to all of you share the photo also. Sorry, speaker, the certificate. Moderator, please. Very good. Can you spotlight me too with the DTM Shukri and remove the certificate? Thank you very much. Now I request to everybody switch on your cameras so I can take the group picture. Then we will move to the next session and remove the spotlight from both of us. Moderator, please. Everyone are requested, please switch on the camera, whoever can. If somebody cannot, it's okay. Let me click the picture. More cameras, please. Still many of us, you not. There will be an award for who the picture is the good smiling. Toastmaster Vishal, you will click the picture. All the way from USA, DTM John, welcome.
All right, clicking in 1, 2, 3. We'll take the second page. Clicking 1, 2, and 3. Thank you. Over to you. Press.
Now, let us start first part of the meeting, prepared speech session. Prepared speaker, Toastmaster Santosh Joseph, is going to deliver his project from presentation mastery path, level 1 project 4, evaluation and feedback. And Toastmaster Santosh's speech will be evaluated by Madam Toastmaster Saril Dimri, all the way from Bahrain. Let me invite the first evaluator by giving a round of applause, Toastmaster Saril Dimri. Moderator, please unmute her.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. A very warm good evening to all the Toastmasters present. Today's speaker, Toastmaster Santosh, is going to present his second speech. Now, the purpose of his project is to present a speech on any topic, receive the feedback, and apply the feedback in his next speech. The speaker will also apply the feedback which he had received from his first speech. Timer, please note that the time taken should be between 5 minutes to 7 minutes. I wish all the luck to the Toastmaster Santosh. Toastmaster Santosh, we are all ears to you. Looking forward to hear a great speech. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you very much. Toastmaster Santosh.
Yes, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Little bit, your audio is low. Are you far away from the mic? If it is so, just come forward. Otherwise,
Yeah.
increase the volume.
Am I audible and visible?
Yeah, it's okay. You are audible to us, and here you may start your speech by giving thumbs up. So timer will start your timing.
I will prepare and someday my chance will come. I will prepare and someday my chance will come. This has been said by one of the most famous US presidents who abolished slavery. Can anyone tell the name of the president? One of the most famous US presidents who abolished slavery and has history in the world. Can anyone name?
Toastmaster Santosh, all are muted. Please go ahead. They are muted.
Yeah, it is none other than Abraham Lincoln. I have read the chat box. Distinguished Toastmasters and other Toastmasters, guests, and my dear friends, brothers and sisters listening from different nook and corner of the world. A warm good evening to all of you. I am an infant in the Toastmaster arena platform. Having listened the keynote address, I am really motivated to give more speech with more energy. I had a very communal, very community event yesterday evening. I slept today early morning, 2 o'clock. I was apprehensive that I could come to this platform and give a speech. Then I was thinking about the beautiful quote of Abraham Lincoln. I have to prepare, or I will prepare, and my chance will come one day. The Toastmaster platform has given me immense platform, immense potential to come forward. Ladies and gentlemen, I will tell you one example about the story with Toastmasters changed my life. Around 2.5 years before Corona, I was assigned by an organization here. An organization called me to give a 1 minute introductory speech to introduce the guest. I was quite fearful, or I was not willing to take up the challenge. Was more than 2,000 people gathered there. It was a very big event. If I did not join the Toastmaster before, I would tell, please select a better person. Please give a chance to more qualified people. Or I would tell deliberate lie. I have one child. I am not sure. My wife has different shift. My children are very small. But Toastmaster platform told me or gave me a training to take up the challenge irrespective of the results. And the first time in the history of my Kuwait life in 20 years, I addressed the large crowd for just 1 minute. Just 1 minute, I got the chance. Ladies and gentlemen, believe me, after that just 55 seconds, hardly I used 1 minute. So many of the people came to me and asked, Santosh, what is Toastmaster? You mentioned in your 1 minute speech about Toastmaster. We never heard about this terminology, Toastmaster. Ladies and gentlemen, now I am just 4 years from the Toastmaster journey, and the changes made in my personal life, my professional life, my leadership skills, and in my family life is simply tremendous. I was just like any expatriate, waking up early morning, going to duty as a safety officer, come back, take back, have time with the family, maybe go outside for the park, come back again, sleep again next morning. Maybe in the Friday, go to movie or go to comedy event. That was my life. But having joined the Toastmaster enabled me to find out more opportunities. I have got lot of opportunities to read lot of books, to meet different people, join different community organizations, and to serve the people with my potential and my leadership will make changes in someone's life. To ask, you shall be given. The keynote speaker has spoken now. The same message I have received having joined the Toastmasters. The leader is nothing but, as John Maxwell told, one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. And I must say, the Toastmaster platform has given me that much potential, and I have made up my mind to go away, to prepare yourself so that your day will come. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Santosh Joseph. May I request the timer give a 1 minute and request the audience what you feel about his speech. You can send your feedback in through personal Zoom chat. Timer, shall I consider 1 minute is over?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Timer, please let us know what is the time of the speech, Toastmaster Santosh.
Yeah, Toastmaster Santosh has taken 6 minutes and 3 seconds.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Let me move forward. It's time now for another exciting session of the meeting, table topic session. To provide us with the challenge for today's table topic round, let us welcome table topic master, Toastmaster Sunil Sadanand, who is the member of ASSP Kuwait and Bhavans Kuwait Malayalam Toastmasters Club, working in health, safety and environment at CAFCO, and he served as a president of ASSP Kuwait chapter, followed by other ExCom role in chapter as well as in Toastmasters Club 2. And currently he is serving, as you listen his address, Area 19 Director of the Toastmasters. Timer, can you again explain the table topic timing criteria, or let us table topic master itself clarify the timing criteria once again for the non-Toastmasters guest, because the duration is very less, 1 to 2 minutes, and they should not speak long duration. They are the new for Toastmasters, and we are very age of the overshooting the time. Thank you, and over to you, table topic master, Toastmaster Sunil Sadanand.
Yes, am I audible?
Yes, please.
Hello.
Yes, please, you are audible.
Yeah, for table topic session, as mentioned earlier, the time duration will be from 1 to 2 minutes. So a minimum qualifying time is 1 minute. So after 1 minute, the background will change to green. And after 1 minute, 30 seconds, my background will change to 30, yellow. And after 2 minutes, which is the maximum allotted time, my background will change to red. After the maximum allotted time, which is 2 minutes, the speaker will be given only 30 seconds of grace period. That's it from my side. Over to you, Master of Ceremony.
Thank you very much. Table topic master, Toastmaster Sunil, all yours.
Good evening once again, dignitaries, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. Today, I'll be conducting the table topic session. It is the most interesting session in a Toastmasters Club meeting, and often it turns to be a fun-filled one. Table topics helps members to practice the art of improvisation and also help us think on our feet. This helps us develop 4 vital communication skills: listening, thinking, organizing, and delivering. The topics I have prepared for you today will hopefully help us to become better at improvisation. The topics here are related to safety, since most of them are safety professionals. Hence, I am sure all of you can speak without much imagination and thoughts. Toastmasters speeches always keeps a format: start, body, and conclusion. And it is expected that all those table topic speakers will follow the same sequence: start, body, and a conclusion. I request everyone to volunteer and come forward and participate. I will show the topic and you can read and raise your hands so that you will be unmuted for speaking. While speaking, just note, you can speak maximum 2 minutes. You can always watch the timer who will show the various colors. So don't go beyond 2 minutes. You have 30 seconds after 2 minutes to wrap up. Within that, you have to wrap. So let's start the table topic session. I'll share the screen Are you able to see my screen? Can somebody?
Yes, yes.
Thank you. So here is the first topic for us. It says, broken tools can be replaced. You can't. This is a famous quote which all of us refer in safety. So who can be the first volunteer? I request non-Toastmasters to come forward, who are not our guests, who are not Toastmasters. Please come forward and speak for 2 minutes. Broken tools can be replaced. You can't.
Mr. Anand wants to come. Yes.
Yes, Mr. Anand, the screen is yours. Broken tools can be replaced. You can't.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Unprofessionals think that broken tools can be replaced. But a real professional knows that a broken tool cannot be replaced. It's very simple. So the safety management should be in the hands of professionals, knowledgeable people who know what is safety in and out of it. Especially just you have to be soaring high to know the prospects of the safety management. If you should be 100% sure of the safety. If you're even 99% sure and 1% not sure, the whole thing is in flames. So I'm sure broken tools cannot be replaced, but to some it might be replaced, but to professionals and real ethics and real life in the field, it cannot be replaced. Thank you. Thank you for giving me an opportunity, Mr. Toastmaster.
Thank you, Mr. Anand. That was well said about the tools and the usage in our personal and work life. So let's move to the next. We have an interesting quote. Why safety? Because you are someone's superhero. There is a child over there. Who can volunteer to speak on this topic? I request everyone to come forward and use this opportunity to speak about which we preach at our work site. No one? MC Toastmaster Dinesh, can you find anybody raising the hands?
DTM Ramkumar wants to speak.
Yes, DTM Ramkumar. Please go ahead. Why safety? Because you are someone's superhero.
Thank you, Topic Master. No safety, no pain. If you don't have safety, you will definitely know pain. Ah, my hand is broken. Because I fell down. Because I have not followed the safety instructions. Because I have never seen what is safety signage. Because I was negligent, careless. If not, I'm distracted by someone, isn't it? I want to ask you, friends, if you are safety, if you are healthy, and if you are making money, through the safety, because safety, we cannot make direct money, but indirectly we can make a lot of money. Reputation and image is most important for your organization. How many of you agree? We all agree. What if you become a role model for your organization? Any part of it. Maybe you're a safety officer. Maybe you're a new employee. Raising an alarm when you have seen some smoke is coming, but we don't know, but you are trained to pull the alarm. Or perhaps you have seen one slip it down. There is a trip hazard and slip hazard. You are making a report and calling your emergency team, notifying them. Are you not a hero? You will become a hero because you are a safety professional. We reap what we sow. If you sow the seed of success, definitely the future is bright for you and your family. Always we see, in my life, I have seen when I go wearing the seat belt, when I drive all the way, I think of one thing, my family, because they are waiting for me. Who is waiting for you? Your family. Come back safely. Today, it's your turn. Tomorrow, it's their turn because they are watching closely. Maybe you are a super dad or a superhero, isn't it? So think safety always. Over to topic master.
Thank you, DTM Ramkumar, for wonderfully explaining that about superhero, where we have to follow safety so that our children have that family together. With that, let's move to the next topic. Yeah, it's a wonderful topic. Don't turn your back on safety. If it's unsafe, report it. Who's ready to volunteer for this topic? It's a very interesting topic. I think almost all safety professionals can say about this. They have come across various experience which they can share it now. Who is going to volunteer? Can somebody volunteer, please, to speak on this topic?
Ashok Garlapati.
All right.
I was just raising my hand. You called my name. Thank you. Let me lower the hand. Yes. Table topic master of the day. And the slide you have shown is very, very apt to my recent experience. Almost a week back, I was just settling down in my office for getting ready for another meeting. One gentleman came to me and said, Ashok, I'm feeling so sad today. I asked him why. No, I'm feeling very sad today. I'm asking why. No, today morning what happened is when I was coming to the work, I had seen the pool of the water on the floor and I just ignored and came. And just after I passed that pool of the water and almost about 100 meters or so, I had seen a person just slipped on the floor and he broken his leg. And I felt very sad because I did not report it. I overlooked that unsafe condition. I did not even report to anyone, or I could have just put some sort of a wet floor or something like that. I felt very sad, sir, today, but I just wanted to inform you. Please inform the concerned, the help desk of the housekeeping, so that they will come and take the action immediately. But immediately I went there and put some signboards or barricading, other things. But I want the issue to be sorted out. That's why I came to you, and I just wanted to inform you, Ashok, and I feel so sad that something happened because of me. I overlooked the unsafe condition. So please forgive me for that, but I assure you that I will not do any such things in the future. So I would like to bring it to your notice and take the action immediately. That's a recent experience. I had it. I just want to share. It is up for the theme of the, what Mr. Sunil presented today. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashok sir, for that wonderfully explaining the essence of that particular topic for the table topics. Let's have the last one. And who's ready to volunteer for that? This is the last one which we are going to take up. Never miss, report near miss. It's a famous one, and I'm sure that the safety professionals over here can very well have more than an hour to speak about near miss. So just come forward and speak on this topic. Never miss reporting near miss for 2 minutes only. Who is ready to volunteer?
If no one, I will.
Our Dinesh
Yes.
is ready.
Yes, MC Toastmaster Dinesh Kumar, but please go ahead. Never miss, report near miss.
Thank you, table topic master, Toastmaster Sunil. Never miss the near miss. As a safety professional, understand importance of the near miss. If the near miss not noticed, not reported, it will turn into incident or the accident. Let me share one of my experience of the near miss. I was working in a construction company and the scaffolding structure had been made by the scaffolders and they used the hammer to fix the cup lock of the scaffolding. Usually it's nature of the workers, if they go for the break or they keep the tools either on the board, they have the plank. If not, they will hang in the vertical post of the scaffolding. When they gone for the tea break, they hang one hammer on the scaffolding on the vertical post. I was there and coming down from that structure and I noticed before I go to catch that hammer by sake of the walking on the floor because it was not rigidly tight, that time it was under construction, the hammer fell down from that vertical pipe. Fortunately, there was no one downside. Imagine if that hammer fell on someone's head or someone any body parts, surely it will damage. So that's why near miss should not miss. It should be reported, it should be corrected on the spot, so it will not turn into any incident or the accident. Thank you. Back to you, table topic master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dinesh Kumar Pal, for wonderfully explaining the concept of near miss. Today's near miss, if not recorded or reported or not taken any action, it will become an accident for tomorrow. That's every safety professionals regularly speak to their employees. With that, I would like to conclude the table topic session for today's meeting. Over to you. Thank you for participation. And it's a there are many ways of doing the Toastmaster table topic session. And as soon as you join the club meetings, or if you attend any of the club meetings, you can see the varieties and you can participate and enjoy your presence and attention. With that, I would like to conclude, and over to you, Toastmaster Dinesh Kumar Pal.
Thank you very much, table topic master, Toastmaster Sunil. Being as a timer also, let me report the timing of the table topic speakers to you. So moderator, if possible, just create the poll. First name is guest Mr. Anand R. 1 minute 18 seconds. Second speaker, our member DTM Ramkumar Nachupalli, 2 minute 15 seconds. And next one, our senior advisory member, board member ex-Toastmaster Ashok Garlapati, 2 minutes 03 seconds. And next is myself, Toastmaster Dinesh, 2 minutes 01 seconds. I request to moderator, please create the poll. Till now, I will move forward. If the timer is back in the screen, so I can come on my MC role. Okay, I will carry out like art.
I'm here now, but I have joined through my mobile, so I cannot change my screen. I have joined through
Okay,
my
I will take care. Just switch off your screen. Thank you very much. You can switch off your timer signal, so will not confuse. Toastmasters Malura.
Yes, I have done that. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Here now, let me move to the next session called the evaluation session. And for that, we have general evaluator who is evaluating our meeting, and also he will lead the evaluation session. We have today only the evaluator. We don't have the grammarian and the accountant as general evaluator aware of that. So let me give a round of applause DTM Murli Manohar as a general evaluator.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But I see our moderator is already ready with the voting. So we will just run this poll for only 30 seconds. Please vote for the best table topic speaker among the list which is being provided. Our IT host is ready already with that. You can do it parallelly. In the meanwhile, as a general evaluator for those people who are new, we welcome you to this open house. General evaluation session is one of the most important sessions in Toastmasters, where we try to improve from every meeting, learn something where we can improve some of the areas, and following meeting, we do it as a better speaker and better role players. So that is the main thing. Today, we are lucky to have one beautiful speech. Oh, sorry, I have already given my comment. No, but it will be evaluated by none other than a very enterprising, a very young Toastmaster Sharil Dimri, all the way from Bahrain. She'll be evaluating the speech of Toastmaster Santosh Joseph. Thank you, Santosh, for opening the camera. Over to you, Sharil. And for the benefit of all the members and guests, this will be 3 minutes session. After 2 minutes, the timer will show green color. At the end of 2 minutes, 30 seconds, the timer will show yellow color. At the end of 3 minutes, there will be a red color, and the speaker will have 30 seconds to wrap up. Over to you, Toastmaster Sharil Dimri.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Before I begin the evaluation, can I have the timer, please? I'm not able to see who's the timer. Is it Toastmaster Dinesh?
Yes, Dinesh. Yes, raise in his hand.
Just let me pin him.
Toastmaster Sharil, are you able to see?
Now I'm able to see you. Thank you, General Evaluator. Toastmaster Santosh. Well, it was your first speech. Sorry, it was your second speech. But it didn't look like as if it was your second speech. I feel all the feedback which you have received from your first speech, you had implied them all in your second speech. Today's evaluation will be twofold. The first fold, which will highlight all the good points of your speech. And the second fold will be all about the recommendations which you can imply in your further speeches. Now, to begin with, Toastmaster Santosh, your second speech. Wow, what a great start. Your body language emanated confidence from each and every side. Especially your hand gestures were praiseworthy. Especially when you were mentioning that one opportunity when you got that you have to represent yourself in front of so many people. That one opportunity changed your life, and you paid so much of stress on that one opportunity, which was giving goosebumps to all the audience, which all of us were hearing it out. Number 2 point, which was praiseworthy, was the storyline which you amalgamated with your second speech. Now, your Toastmaster journey has given a 360-degree paradigm shift in your life, be it professional, be it personal, be it with your friends, be it with your family. Everywhere this Toastmaster journey has given an impact, which was coming out from your body, from your emotions. We were able to feel it. And trust you me, you are not the only Toastmaster. It's a consensual journey of maximum Toastmaster. This Toastmaster platform has given a shift to all the Toastmasters in all the arenas of their life. However, considering this is your second speech and you have a long way to go ahead, there are 2 recommendations which I would like to highlight, and I'm sure you are going to imply them. Number 1, every speech has got a definite structure, a proper opening, and the content, and then comes the ending. First and the last part are the most important. First one, which gives the first impression, and the last one, which leaves the long-lasting impression. I would say your opening was great, thumbs up. However, I felt that your ending was not relatable with your title, and it just ended abruptly. For a second, I was perplexed. It got over. Okay. So I was not able to connect with that. So make sure that next time, whenever you are giving your speech, please organize it properly. Second and foremost thing, making the proper use of the stage. You have got a great area, no matter it's online or offline. Yes, there is a lot of area. You could have used this area properly so that it gives a visual treat, as well as you also get the confidence of using your hand gesture, your facial expressions, and all your body speaks up. In any speech, more than verbal, non-verbal languages matter the most. In a nutshell, I would say second or third doesn't matter. Your speech was a confident one. You are a potential Toastmaster, and I hope and I expect that in your future projects, you will be giving much better speeches than this. Best wishes to you all. Thank you, and back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, Evaluator, Toastmaster Sharmeen. Can I have the timer report for the evaluation?
Yes, General Evaluator, our speech evaluator, Toastmaster Sarel Dimri, took the 3 minute 30 second exact.
Okay, real great appreciation. I really appreciate our evaluator who did an excellent job. And as for those people who are new, evaluation is also like a prepared speech. It has opening, body, and a closing. Our evaluator did a great job in doing all the 3 stages. Congratulations, and you did a great job. You spoke very well standing. That's one thing made me, I have an injury, but still I thought I should stand and give a standing salutation to her. Excellent. Now coming to overall meeting, it is a great meeting. Can I request everybody open up your cameras as well as unmute yourself, and I give a big applause to American Society Society of Professionals. Please applaud them for inviting us for this great meeting. I'm very happy to see many guests, and we at one time we had more than 60 guests. A great preparation being done by the entire XCOM as well as the area director, who is also from the ASSP. We are very fortunate to have all the district trios with us, and a Toastmaster all the way from USA. He has been there since beginning. We thank DTM John for this. The meeting started in time, although we started in time. Initially, there was some hitch up, and it started 7:06. And we had excellent introduction being done by the president. Please give a big applause to our president, Jamaluddin. The master of ceremony, dearest Toastmaster Dinesh, he really explained to all the new members what is a Toastmaster, not just started off without anything. He gave the details about when it was started and how many members, with how many countries, how many clubs. Great. And that's the most important thing. We are not here to evaluate the speech of our keynote speaker, but we'll have to take a lot of 1, 2, 3, which he has given. Please make sure that you take the notes. And this is going to be not just for Toastmaster, but in our real life, not just professional life, also in our personal life. Do more what makes you happy. Thank you very much, distinguished Toastmaster Mohammed Shukri, for giving us a beautiful thing. Some of the words I really feel today, what we are missing is a grammarian, because all the words used by our evaluator, most of the words used by our keynote speakers require a great mentioning. Like he said about one word, which is really going to take a change in all of us, is a presentation, not a presentation. And our evaluator had host of words, especially I love the way our hands gesture. The meeting went up very well. Only one thing is we could have taken time to make sure that we follow the agenda. But one thing, on a big note like this, it is impossible. However, we are still sticking within the time. Within 1 minute, we are going to be officially closing this meeting. I would only love to congratulate once again the people, but those people who have come here as a guest, make sure this is the best platform for you for soaring, not just falling. With this note, over to you, dear Toastmaster Dinesh Kumar Paul, for organizing the great one with all your team members. Over to you.
Thank you very much, General Evaluator and my Guru, distinguished Toastmasters Annadatta Venkat Murli Manohar. Thank you very much for your crisp evaluation and considering the fact of the compliance.
So only 1 minute, only 1 minute. I'm sorry, appreciate the great work of our table topics master and lovely timing he chose and gave it to the maximum people within the time available. Thank you, over to you.
Thank you very much, General Evaluator. Once again, and let me thank to everyone who participated today the meeting. And especially, I love the really way of the, as already General Evaluator told, for the speech evaluator. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Saril, for that. As usual, you are there for support the ASSP Kuwait Toastmasters Club. With that, I conclude my session and let me hand back this podium virtual to President Toastmasters Jamaluddin Sheikh. And moderator, did you send the result to the?
Yes, I have shared the results. I have shared the results. Yes, sir.
Okay, send to the Toastmasters Jamal. And unmute Toastmasters Jamal. I'm unmuting. Okay. Back to you.
Thank you everyone who participated in tonight's wonderful open house. Fellow Toastmasters, words are not enough to express my gratitude to all role players, speakers, attendees of this meeting who taken a role and show your passion towards Toastmaster International. Irrespective of your location and time zone, you participated full session. Now I would like to express my deepest gratitude and thanks to our today's keynote speaker, DTM Muhammad Ali Shukri, for a thought-provoking and enlightening session on the given topic. The guest role players from India, DTM Murli Manohar as a general evaluator, and guest role player Toastmaster Sharil Dimri, speech evaluator, and tech moderator, who is the driving force, IT driving force behind this session, Vishal Edward Khan, immediate past division E director, and driving force of this whole showcase gala event, Toastmaster Sunil Sadanand, Area 19 Director, and all the ex-com members of American Society of Safety Professionals Toastmaster Club. With this, it's time to adjourn the meeting. Officially, I'm adjourning the meeting, but please wait with us. Now I need your feedback and comments. Let me start the feedback with first from Anand R. Could you please provide your feedback or comments in terms of improvement?